Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Late Winner FPL Show. We're here to discuss the differentials and the free hit guide because obviously a lot of teams, not a lot, but I guess a couple of teams are not playing in this week's Premier League campaign, Premier League week, I guess. So we should and I guess most of us have a lot of free hits now left. Uh, Not a lot, but maybe that's the wrong word, but like two free hits left. so so we
Lot
should
of us
be
has two frees left.
lot of us? Are you sure about it?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, yeah, but we want to discuss like how we can best utilizing. I think this is the best week to utilize it in this week because yeah, I guess the fixtures are okay-ish. We can expect some goals from the major teams. So, but yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what is our free hit guide. But we'll start off with the differentials. But sort of how I know it was a abysmal week for you, right? Like a
Yeah, I just
lot
scored
of bad stuff
124
happened
points.
in the week,
The
right?
highest number of points is 207. I just scored 124. That was really bad performance.
And still three more players left in the team.
Yeah, three more
That
players left. Yes, in
yeah,
tomorrow's
so
game. The
pretty
best
pretty
the best
bad.
outcome the best outcome would
Yeah,
be both Arsenal and Wolves keeps a clean sheet.
yeah, pretty
That would
pretty
be
bad week
bad.
for you. I must
Yeah.
say. I
How much
condolences
did
to you.
you score? I forgot to ask. How
Huh?
much did you score?
Oh, you don't know? I am the top scorer in that league. 207. That's mine.
Oh, okay.
So I
Nice.
jumped from 600k to directly to 199k. That was the
Okay.
leap that I made. Yeah. Thank you so
Nice,
much.
nice.
Yeah, I'll be sharing those goodies with the Late Winner FPL show
Sure,
boys.
sure,
So no
definitely,
worries.
definitely.
That's just okay. I forgot to do any of my transfers. Yeah, you can blame my roommate for that because yeah, I was making my transfers. He came into my room, and yeah, he basically talked me into sleeping, and I slept without making any
You
transfers. So yeah.
always you always want to blame somebody else.
Well, at this time, it's not my fault. Last time the week that Ronaldo came in, yes, that I would say that it was my fault that I went to sleep before making a transfer. But yeah, this was not my fault.
Okay.
It's fine. I am going to come for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Every time as it happens, I will finish above you. So no worries.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, let's definitely start with our show. Uh, But before we do that, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the Late Winner Show. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Most of our news, football news, is over there. I hope anyone. No, probably no one is watching from Ukraine right now. But I hope like everything is fine. Even though I just saw a very disturbing video from Ukraine. So I hope there is no World War III. But let's hope everything is okay
Yeah.
in the next few days.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Anything? You were saying something?
No, nothing to add there.
Okay. Let's begin. So first up is Ben Me. He gave 21 points in the double game week. So yeah, he scored a goal, kept two clean sheets. Typical Burnley performance. Typical Burnley. As people said that they were going to be relegated, they come up with big 6 points, and now I think they're on their 18th already in the league, and with three still games in hand, above their main rivals in the 16-17 position. But they still have two more double game weeks to go. I think I forgot to add, but like Chelsea and Brentford week is also a double game week for them.
Yeah.
Price 4.8, ownership is still very less. He somehow comes up with the goals at least 4 or 5 times in every season. That's what we know. From Benmi, I think you can see his last 5 matches points itself is 31. His XG is 2.7 for a defender, which I mean for a team who doesn't score that much is it's quite a lot if you
Yeah.
if you if you say so, right? You look at the next week fixture as well, Crystal and Leicester City. I think easily, I can easily say there are 4 points available for Leicester, for Burnley in those weeks itself. So
Yeah. Either.
he's
Yeah. Just one thing. Like Burnley has been performing well in past three games, I think, and
mm,
especially and with the relegation fight, as Rishabh mentioned, that they will continue to perform. We would expect, and they have games in hand as well. If not Benme, Peters is also a good option. He's a cheaper option at 4.3. He also has an ability to provide assists and sometimes score goal. But yeah, he is more of an assister that what I've seen. But yeah, any of the Burnley defender or a goalkeeper would be a good option, because especially because they have two double game weeks coming in the next game weeks. So yeah, sorry, I just wanted to bring that up, but yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, no. Yeah, that's a good point. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, nothing more to add here. But yeah, I think he's a good pick for as a differential for Game Week 27 as well. Given that they are Burnley is the only team who are playing who has a double game week in there in Game Week 27.
Yeah, the next player on the list is Raheem Sterling. I would straight away first focus on the fixtures. They don't have any double game week fixtures, but if you see, uh, apart from Manchester United, I think all Burnley has been able to keep a clean sheet, but they have not faced an opponent like Man City. And Man City will be dying to bounce back and make again an unassailable lead when compared to Liverpool. Like Liverpool has been winning past 6 games continuous. They have been on a winning trot for past 6 games, and City would want to get back onto the winning run, and they have a relatively easy run of fixtures when compared to Liverpool. When Liverpool has like three or four tough fixtures in the remaining 10, 12 games, whatever they have. City only has two, one against United. If you see, if we can consider United as a threat at this point, which I don't, to be honest, but you never know, anything
You
can
you
happen in a
you can
derby.
already see, like, fantasy Premier League itself. They're not considering United to be a good opponent. It's
I,
already
I, I
ingrained.
know, I know. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. In a derby, anything could happen. In a big match, anything could happen. Tottenham eventually defeated City. Tottenham has not been able to won. They've only won 4 matches out of the last 5. So yeah, anything can happen. But yeah, rest of the other matches: Everton, Crystal Palace, Brighton, and Burnley. Also, still, I would say it's a relatively easy fixture for Man City. We can see a lot number of goals, and this person, Raheem Sterling, can be at the center of it. Jesus is injured, and I don't know how long is he injured for, but he will be out for some time. The main thing is ownership stance is just 4.1%. So if you have someone in your team, let's say, or if you have Fernandez in your team, and if you are thinking of switching, I think Sterling is a good option. In my opinion, goals, 10 goals, and the xg is at an astounding 9.43, which I have not seen for any player since the time that we have been doing FPL shows. But yeah, xg is at 9.43. XA is also 3.5, which is really really high. Last,
Because he gets the chances. That the problem is that he doesn't finish them.
yeah, that is there, but XG is still at 9.4. It's the highest that I've ever seen for a player.
Yeah.
Last 5 matches, points 33, and penalty areas touches 131. So you can see how much active he is in the penalty areas, and definitely he can prove to be a very good. He can provide a very good number of returns in the coming weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he, and yeah, as you said, I don't know if Grealish also injured, right?
Grealish is also
He
injured, but he's not out for
Yeah,
long.
yeah,
But yeah,
and
but
that's
the
the
thing is, the
only.
form Sterling has been in, I
Mm,
don't think Grealish will replace him. That's what I think. Grealish will not replace Sterling, and he will definitely start because he has been doing really good. He's been doing really good.
yeah, yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm just asking that, like but I guess, like, that's the only worry for me. He's not, like, Grealish is not going to come straight back into the team,
Hmm.
given the City have been playing, and how many competitions that City are in. I think Sterling definitely has the upper hand right now, based on the
Yeah.
form that he is. Yeah, so let's talk about his other winger on the right side, Mahrez, who I think is now, you can safely say that he is in that best playing 11 that Pep has this season, right? He is on penalties, we know that. Definitely takes good penalties. What we
Yeah,
saw against Tottenham also, like he took a really, really good penalty. You
yeah,
can see, goal attempts as well, 38. He has had last time match 19 points because he's not played that many games actually. He's been rested in and out of the and that's the worry when you play with Mahrez. But I feel now that uh, now that Liverpool is on their asses, I feel like yeah, City and Pep is going to play their strongest team most on most of the occasions. And the good thing is they don't really need to worry about their at least the second leg of the Champions League. I think that tie is done and dusted, so they
yeah,
can really focus on the Premier League. You see Everton, United, Crystal, Brighton, Burnley. United is the only one that might, as I said, like we don't. As a United fan, I'm scared. Based on the performance that I saw today, I am scared that we're going to be ripped apart again. But I just feel like yeah, I think he definitely plays in the United game, Crystal Palace game, Brighton game, and Burnley game itself, because I don't see him getting dropped in those any of those games. So there can be a lot of goals for him, goals and assists for him, but because whenever he's starting, he definitely tends to produce a lot of double-digit scores. We know that. So
yeah,
because he'll get a goal and assist definitely. So he's a good differential to have for game week 27 as well, because ownership 4.4 and price is definitely way less than Sterling. Sterling is more active in the penalty area. I mean, I would say not penalty area, but I guess in the penalty box. So he's more active in that, so he can have like a lot more tap-ins. But yeah, I mean, Mahrez can have his day, and he can definitely score those beautiful curlers right outside from the box.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next on the list is Teemo Pookie. I know you guys might have questions about this, but if I would like to especially focus on the next three fixtures that Norwich has. We know that Norwich is going to be relegated, but that provides the freedom for them to play very freely as well. They are nowhere close to the point where they can consider themselves to be in the Premier League for the next season. But yeah, since the option is here for them to play freely, uh, the fixtures are also very favorable for them. Southampton has been good, but in patches again, and they have the tendency of conceding goal. Same goes with Brentford and Leeds. We all saw today itself how Liverpool rotted them out, like at 6-0, I think it was, right? So yeah, Leeds is a sure shot. I think Leeds is a fixture where Pookie has the most chance of scoring. Then Brentford and then Southampton. Chelsea and Brighton are difficult fixtures, but yeah, we all know that we don't have a lot of options in forward. So just to experiment with something, I think Teemo Pookie would be a good pick. I'll not go a lot by this charts. Just focus on his xG at this point, because xG is on basis of the past 3 to 4 games. So xG is 5.22 and XA is 1.21. That suggests that he is in good form. He is getting the balls, but he has not been able to convert that much. But yeah, there's chance for him, and especially in the next three fixtures which he has, we can see something from him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that Norwich is relegated already. I think they still have a punter's chance to
I
definitely
don't think
go.
so. I don't think they have it in them to consider themselves to be a Premier League team next season. I don't think so. Like Burnley has started showing a fight. Newcastle has started showing a fight. Every other team, Watford in between did, but again, Watford also is not, I would say, a Premier League team at this point, going by the standards.
Watford, I think, yeah, Watford is definitely gone. I
So,
don't see them
yeah,
winning it. I think they got routed against Crystal Palace also, so I guess
yeah.
I don't see them
So,
winning
yeah, they have to show fight something, because this
it.
is the high point if they want to get out of the relegation zone. Every other team is trying, and they should too as well.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Last differential that we had is Jayden Sancho. He's not definitely given the fixtures that United has. I think this is the last fixture for United where you can pick United players. After this, this is gone. But he's been definitely doing pretty well in the last couple of games. I think against Leeds as well, he got a couple of assists, and he's definitely been the man of the match for most of the games that United's been playing in the recent times. Ownership 3%, price 8.9, which is pretty high. I mean, if you think about it, like if we need to go for a Mahrez or a Sancho, I think most pop people would go for a Mahrez in that price bracket, right? But yeah, I mean, this is a differential pick. Some people might want to get a Sancho, and against Watford, who can be who are leaky in front of goal. I mean, they just leaked 4 goals against Crystal Palace. So I mean, they are at home, they are at Old Trafford, so it might be that Sancho can score and provide something as well. But yeah, I think total points 67, not a lot he's done through the season, but even previous 5 matches, not a lot again. But yeah, I just feel like I think he has a good chance that he would be able to provide some good scoring returns in this game week against Watford.
I did not have any idea about the fixtures that Man United has. Oh, that is tough. That is going to be tough.
I'm
City,
I'm I'm more worried about the City and the Liverpool one.
no, I
Sam,
understand that, and one should be worried if you are a United fan. But all the four fixtures: City, Tottenham, Liverpool, Leicester also does concede goal, but they score against the teams that has the ability to leak goals. And United definitely has the ability to leak goals with the likes of
I think
Maguire in their
I think
front.
it's Watford, City, Tottenham, Atletico, Liverpool, and then Leicester.
Very
So it's
interesting run of
it's a
fixtures. Let's.
crazy it's a crazy run of fixtures. Yeah. So, but we'll see what happens. I'm
Yeah, and
I'm
now I see that United's chance of coming in the top four are very slim now. I don't know. I feel that after seeing this fixture list,
uh
I think so.
you never know. I mean,
Yeah, one
the
never
teams
knows.
teams teams
Anything
below
can
us
happen. I'm not saying like, but
teams
going with just by the fixture, I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
it will be difficult.
Teams below us are definitely not performing at a great level as well. So
Yeah, that is also
we'll
there.
see we'll see what happens over there. But let's come back and let's do a free hit guide as well, and see what we have for this coming game week. Um, so we want to get started. Like, which are the players that you want to target this game week? Obviously, no Salah. No Salah is there for no Mo Salah is no Salah for this week.
So I think
So
one at least we can go for one Burnley player and one so two Burnley player, one in defense and one in forward. One would be Weghorst, other would be either
yeah,
Peters or as we suggested in our differential list, it
let's
could
go.
be
Let's go with our suggestion, man.
yeah, sure, sure. No, I'm just I was just trying to save money, but yeah. Uh,
We can come
next,
back on that, obviously. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Next, I think.
See,
In the
I would pick.
Joe Willock is in the forwards list or in the
I think he's in the
midfield
midfielders.
list.
Midfielders. Midfielders.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I would put this player against Norwich. I think he can definitely score a goal against Norwich, and then we can
Bro,
talk about like
yes,
we can see like which third player we want to put. But
yeah.
I
And
would go
then
for a
I would
Pookie as well.
personally go with Tottenham. Tottenham players. One would be Kane and Son both,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
Tottenham did play well today against Burnley as well, but they were not able to convert their chances. And Burnley did actually. They got in the second half. If we talk about the second half, it was Tottenham who performed better, but ultimately Burnley won. But yeah, with the fixture against Leeds, we have all seen what Liverpool has done, and I think uh, Spurs also has the ability to do so. But
Yeah,
it remains to be
definitely.
seen what will happen.
What
But yeah,
about what about some City players? I think
yeah, we'll come to
City.
that. So Everton City, I would first go with
Let's just bring
Sterling.
City because I
I
think we're going to triple up on them.
Yeah, I would go with
So Cancelo
Okay,
definitely,
one would be
right?
Cancelo,
Yeah,
one would be
Sterling.
Laporte.
Oh, Laporte.
Yes,
Okay. I
because
wouldn't
he
want to go like too two midfielders two defensive options in City's
I think they
team.
will. He's going to
I think
play.
I think Everton can definitely score a goal against them.
No, no, no. I think he's Everton does not have the ability to score against City. I don't think so. They can any team can score a goal, but Pep will also field a strong team, and I think for now we can add at least Cancelo and Laporte. I'm just saying because he's been very active when it comes to set pieces. He always has a chance of scoring in the set pieces. That what I've seen from the City game. So
So you can
uh,
put Sterling.
Sterling, Cancelo, two players for sure because Sterling is starting also.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Then we can put. I think we can put Bowen in there because I think Bowen
Bowen,
definitely scores.
yes, Bowen, yes.
Right. We don't have. We can. Do you want to take a chance on Aston Villa players, or you're not okay? Like you
Yeah,
don't.
if you want, we can get Ramsey there, but because yeah, Jacob Ramsey.
What about Josh Brownhill, who's been my nemesis this week?
No, tripling
And
about.
I put him for the first 25 weeks, and basically he just gave me 2 points every week.
I
And the
know
week I remove him, he gets a goal and an assist.
happens to the best of us.
It's like that's the worst part about fantasy.
Yeah. Another
See,
player.
anyways, and I guess like if we were making a free hit, we only need to select 11 players. We don't need to make right. We don't need to make a 15 player squad, anyways.
I know, but some player might not play, so we need to have additional one or two players who are good, and we still have not decided on the goalkeeper also.
I mean from here the only worry I see is for City players. That's it. Like I think
Hmm.
Kane Swan is gonna play, Bro has gonna play, Browen is gonna play. They don't have like a big squad like City, so they only. That's why I'm saying I wouldn't go with the Port.
Yeah, we have a lot of money. I think so. How much money you have? 21.9 is good
21, 22 almost. Yeah,
for all four defense, like defense and keepers. I think it would be good. So
yeah.
first we would like to add a keeper, and I think which team?
You can add David De Gea. I think Watford is not gonna score. I don't think so.
Yes, no, or yes. I think Wolves. We have not added a Wolves player. West
But
Ham has not.
it's against West Ham.
West Ham has not been scoring. If you can see, they have not been playing really well. And Wolves has a very compact defense. I would like to add a Wolves defense at least.
Okay, maybe Size or Cody. You can go with
Not a
Size.
center back. Rather, I'll have a right back. So either Semedo or Aitnouri
Ait
also.
Nouri.
Aitnouri,
Ait Nouri is good. Yeah.
yeah,
I think he plays almost every other
yeah.
game. Yeah, we'll see like what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow might give a better option of like who we might want to select. It Nori or I think I would go with a Cody. That's what I was thinking for my free hit.
Mhm.
For Cody, yeah, but let's see. Cody, I mean Cody does not have like a lot of what do you call this? The goal scoring options. But Size definitely possesses that. So Size can definitely give you the scoring returns on the other side of the pitch as well.
Hmm.
How about this player, Maguire?
No.
uh,
Even if somebody guarantees me, even if Watford guarantees that I will not be scoring a goal, I am pretty sure that Maguire will score an own, like Man United will score a own goal, and the clean sheet will be gone at this point.
oh man, that's
I have
some.
no confidence in them. Sorry, but yeah.
You don't need to be sorry. I am sorry watching them now. I think. Oh, what about? I'm thinking about a Leicester player. Even though they have one fixture,
I would
I'm
rather
thinking
have
about
any Leicester player who's in the attack, in the midfield
Madison. Madison. I'm thinking about
yeah,
Madison.
yeah, that would be a good option.
But who should we remove? Brown, I guess. I think Madison is a good option against Burnley, but
Hmm.
I didn't see the Spurs game. I don't know like how actually Spurs played. Like was it like really attacking or how did like Burnley win that game? But I feel like the way Leicester are playing, it's still like it's still an attacking form of play. So I think they might be able to win that game even. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think Arsenal are not playing. Yeah, Arsenal are not playing.
Arsenal is not playing.
Yeah.
The other player, I think.
You could easily do this. I mean, you could easily remove Laporte and do a Ederson.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I mean, those are guaranteed points, I feel. Or otherwise, because I feel like I don't feel like any other team is like guaranteed a clean sheet right now. Like right now, I don't feel like there might be like a Brighton Aston Villa can give you a clean sheet, but I feel like a guaranteed clean sheet can come from Man City,
Yeah.
right?
I
Or
think
maybe United.
another keeper that we can, one defender that we can keep is 𝗕𝗲𝗓𝗕𝗏.
Yeah, against Norwich. Yeah, I mean, I guess
Yes.
he can definitely do that. Livramento is a good option.
And we can keep a Crystal Palace defender, I think.
Yeah, we can put Mitchell. We can put Mitchell in there.
Mitchell in there.
The left, I think, right back. Sorry, or left back.
He's a left back, I think. And
So
we
that's
have
six million.
5.9. You can put in Dega if you want, but I think the team is good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can put and then you can decide, I guess. Or you
I
can say,
would rather 𝗕𝗲𝗃𝗍.
okay, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Do you think we can improve somewhere?
I don't see a lot of scope for improvement because this, I think, is
I can I provide you one feedback? Like, I think what we can do. And again, like I'm not saying this because of United fan. I feel like there will be goals in this game, and I feel like it's going to come from United. Even though even if there's only two, but I think there can be
which
there
player
can
do
be
you
goals.
think?
I think Sancho is a good option. Bruno is definitely like really expensive.
I would
I
rather
would probably.
I would rather have Bruno than Sancho, I think.
I mean, Bruno himself is not playing really well. The reason is that he's not like really playing well. First of all, he's not dominating anything in the middle of the pitch. The I'm pretty sure Sancho is going to start next game as well in the Premier League. Rashford's going to be back on the bench, which means Elanga is going to be there. So Sancho's going to play on the right, which is his preferred position. He's been definitely doing well in the team. So I
Okay.
feel like it might be Sancho. But again, I don't think we might have funds for Sancho right
We
now.
don't
We
have
might
funds
have to
also.
do
Yeah,
some.
0.7. I don't think
Yeah, we might have to do.
we would like to replace Son or Sterling or Kane also for that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have funds anyhow.
See, the good thing is, except Ben Me, I think we'll have all of the fullbacks in here. So, which is a
Mhm.
good option. Bowen is something that we can look for like free hit purposes right now. Maybe he's not a good option because, I mean, Wolves definitely don't concede that many goals. But like, if a goal is going to come from West Ham, I think it's from Bowen.
Bowen.
Nobody else is
Yeah,
actually scoring, right?
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, but you can look at maybe maybe Rafinha. Maybe Rafinha is a good option against Spurs. You never know. He might pop up with that odd goal in there. I mean, he did against United as well. So he can definitely pop up with that goal.
He can, but
Uh,
yeah,
or
just to
or
have
I'm
a
thinking,
different player.
yeah, or I'm just thinking about a Southampton player itself. Like I'm thinking about a James Ward-Prowse again,
He
instead of
can
Willock
he
maybe.
can be in my team at any point. Like I would want to keep him in my. He's such a regular. Uh,
Ward-Prowse.
sorry.
Ward-Prowse. Who are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Ward-Prowse, yeah, he's such a regular
Yeah.
performer, constantly scores or provides assists. He's very influential in the Southampton game also. Like in the team, he's the most influential player to what I've seen. So
Don't
he
have money.
definitely is a player to look out for. What to look out for? He has been performing well, not to look out for. He has been really performing really well.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed by that player, and I'm kind of surprised to see that he's not in a big performing in a like still not in a bigger team. None of the teams has been pursuing. I've not heard any talks about any team pursuing him. But yeah,
Yeah, I I think this is a good team for a free hit. I mean, and for me, I would probably play. I would like to play all three. And this person, obviously, because he has a double game week, so there's a reason that people are taking a free hit because they want to, play him. So Weghorst, Kane, I would probably say I don't know who was Newcastle playing against. So maybe you could go for a Son, Sterling, Madison, and Willock, and then maybe Cancelo, Ben Mee.
Livramento.
Who's Crystal Palace playing against? Burnley. Yeah, so Ben Mee, Crystal Palace. Sorry, Ben Mee, Mitchell. Sorry, my bad. Ben Mee, 𝗕𝗏𝗪, Cancelo, and yeah, I guess Mitchell. Yeah, I think Norwich will score against Southampton. So I don't think like he might keep a clean sheet. And then because we're going with 𝗕𝗏𝗪, I think Ederson is a much more wiser choice. I think Everton's is gonna win. Everton's gonna lose that game anyways. Like
Okay.
I don't think Everton's gonna score anyways in that.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
what's your pick?
I think for me, I would go with the front three that we have first. Then I'll go with Son, Sterling, and Madison.
Mm-hmm.
And then Livramento, Ben Cancelo, and 𝗕𝗏𝗪. And for goalkeeper, I'll go with Ederson. Like I'll be playing a 4-3-3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean Newcastle. I mean I don't know like how much you've seen Newcastle play, but Newcastle have been definitely doing pretty well. I think Newcastle can definitely score a goal in that game. Even though I mean I'm saying to you, but I have not picked him myself
Right.
in the team. But I think they might get some chances. But the only reason I'm saying maybe because is what's his keeper name? Raya. He's back in goal and he's definitely been doing good for
That's why
Brighton
I'm
and
saying like
Brighton.
it's an
Yeah,
away game for Newcastle. Plus Saint Maximin is injured. Plus Raya is back in the team and has been doing good. That's why I
yeah,
didn't pick Willock. I would have want to, but I think the team for me at this point favors the 4-3-3 formation.
yeah. That's great too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was it from our side. Any last thoughts?
Now just keep Ukraine in your prayers.
And don't forget to make any transfers.
Yes.
that's the
And
that's the main reason. That's the main thing. And also, just so you guys know, there's an early deadline this week, so it's Friday.
oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, it's a Friday deadline. Oh yeah, you didn't know that? Oh shit, man! Why didn't I tell
No,
you?
I've already made my transfers. I don't wait until the very last moment to make transfers. No? I learn my lesson every time. That's it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I guess like my season's definitely over. I don't think I
Yeah.
can. I I can just think about like making a differential team now and hoping for the best. Maybe, yeah, there's a differential team just scores in 1 week, just
Yeah.
all the differential players, and maybe I get like 120 points and everyone gets like like maybe 40. That's the only way that I can see myself, coming back. But I don't really think that's gonna happen. I think most of the big players are performing regularly for the team. So even if I pick like Mane to Salah, I don't think like there's like I'm what I'm talking about is maybe I would get a good return maybe 1 week, but then overall in the next remaining 12 weeks, I think the score will balance it out even anyway.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
don't think like I have a chance
one
anyways.
thing just to let everybody know, even after our team scored 109 points, we have
We
dropped in
still,
the
yeah,
rankings from 137,000 to 163,000.
63,000.
And if I talk about my personal team, I was like way behind, but even after scoring 124 points, I've just improved mere 35,000 in rankings, 289,000 to 254,000,
I
which
have dropped almost 200K just to make you
yeah,
feel
you are
better.
in like 600K region, somewhere around that. But yeah, it's okay. We don't
Yeah,
know.
I have dropped because the thing was I did not have Salah in my team. Like, forget about captaincy. I just
Who
lost.
doesn't keep Salah in their team?
I lost almost 84 points through triple captaincy.
Yes. Who doesn't keep Salah? I would not say 84. I would still say 56.
Okay, let's say
You were
56.
not sure of playing triple captain for Salah, and you would not
I
have
wouldn't
wanted
have
one.
anyways played, huh? I would have
Yeah.
anyways played.
So let's say 56. But yeah, but who doesn't keep Salah in their team?
But yeah, I mean that was the plan. Like I was going to get him in, so I did not.
But
My plan was to get him so Ronaldo to Kane, which I would have at least gotten the good returns in the first week. So 15 points definitely, like more because yeah, I think Ronaldo got me only like 1 point or
Mhm.
something. So that would have, and I would have captained Kane then Salah. So it was still like a decent return. I would have gotten at least 32, 34 points. So yeah, it's fine. Things happen. I'm
Things
not gonna
happen.
complain.
Yeah.
It's my fault, so I'm not gonna blame anyone, even though I did, but it's my fault. So,
Yeah.
but that's fine. I think that's the fun part about fantasy. Like I play for fun. Definitely try to win every season. It doesn't happen.
That
Maybe it'll happen one year, maybe 2 years.
that's what people say when they've dropped a lot in rankings when they don't stand a chance to win, just to
No, but that's something that I always say that yeah,
okay.
I want to win, but I know that I cannot. I know that.
I
Like
know.
even if I'm in the
We are
with
just
the
waiting to get to how many 1,000 subscribers, and then we start sharing our behind the live show chats. Right? I can share my iMessage chats and WhatsApp chats, and just you can infer from that how Rishabh is feeling at a certain point. Like
I
today, he
don't
was
think
feeling when Salah scored.
I
So
don't
yeah.
think like people want to see that side of me. I think my subscribers from 1,000 will easily become to one in one day. I don't think that the people want to see that side of me. But yeah, I mean, it would be good content, right?
Yes, for us,
Right?
yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, anyways, all jokes aside, don't forget to, make your transfers in your team on Friday. It's an early deadline. We'll come back with our team selection video tomorrow. So do stay tuned for that. Also, we're going to let you know like what our captaincy picks should be for the upcoming game week. And we'll talk about like more stuff as we go along in these upcoming game weeks. I think there's a double game week happening as well in the consecutive game weeks in game week 28 and 29. So people who are looking to do wildcards definitely will have one more video for you guys, like what's the best option to make your wildcards in 28, 29, and then moving forward, because there's still a lot of fixtures to be rescheduled. Not a lot of fixtures have been rescheduled. I think now it's I think Leicester who's left. So Leicester and I think Chelsea will have a lot of fixtures after game week 30.
Mhm.
And I think the next biggest double game week that we are looking out is for game week 36, where a lot of the FA Cup fixtures will have already been done, and then that will be like the biggest double game week. And I think, or usually I think usually about 12 teams play in that game week 36, depending upon how many teams have progressed through the Premier League in the FA Cup knockout stages, not latter stages. So we'll see what happens, but all this is going to come on the Late Winner FPL show in the coming months, up until the end of the season. So stay tuned. Do give us a subscribe. Give us hit a like. Hit the like
Yeah.
button. Definitely helps us with all the algorithm that YouTube does. So yeah, definitely spread the love. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We keep posting a lot more stuff about our content, whatever we are doing, whatever we're planning with. A lot more good content is coming related to football in the coming weeks as well. A lot of football to talk about up until the end of the season. There's a lot of good topics to talk about, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I think that's it. So we'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Until then, good night.